Good morning. I am supposed to be doing my essay, but right now this is calling to me, and so what we're going to do is we are going to start off by doing a little bit of bed prep. So I'm going to work on this area here. Hopefully it won't take me too long. Famous last words. The first thing I want to do is I want to clear this space and put this bed in as it's supposed to go in, so we can actually start to see how it's going to look. And then once I've done that, I am going to see whether or not I'm going to decide whether or not I start putting together the next bed to place it in the correct positioning, so that at least that one thing is done. And then we'll have to think about starting to fill it with soil. But for today, I just needed to come out. I've been working all week. I'm working tomorrow. I just feel like I need a little bit of time, just enjoying the day and the space, which I love, before I knuckle down to hard work. And I feel like this will refresh my brain and make it easier for me to do what I need to do. Or it might just be that I am procrastinating, which is more than likely the case, but hey ho. Right, I'll start off by just showing you. You know, I planted garlic the other day. Well, I've got loads of garlic here. Let me show you. I do apologize if there's a change in quality, but I'm actually using my phone in addition to using the camera to do the work I need to do. So this is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love it. I don't do flowers, but I love that one. And these are the ones, I have even forgotten what colors they are, but I'm sure they'll be coming up soon and we will know for sure exactly what they are. But we're here to show you. So I had a whole lot of garlic which was germinating, well, started to sprout, despite the fact that I thought I'd burnt it in the greenhouse, which is totally and completely ruined. But I'd put it in there to dry and I thought it had actually been ruined, but it wasn't. So check this out. So I put some of it in here, and all it had at the time I put it in were a whole lot of roots, and that one has gone. So we got 4 there. Let's try and count them. This is 7. And then in here, look at this. Oh Lord. 7 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in there. And then I ran out of space and I was stressing out to where to put it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 plus 16 is 23. Plus these ones, 23, 27, 28, 29, 30. So those are 30. And then in there, as you can see, I have in that one over there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and something has been trying to dig them out. Okay, so that's 42. And last but not least, we have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 48. So that's quite a bit. Okay, let me set you up and get on and get started with clearing this space, ready for the new layout. Exciting times. Okay, let's get started. Someone told me that gimbal movement with the camera is a little bit dizzying, and I found it dizzying as well, but I'm going to use this camera as a steady camera until I learn how to use the gimbal section of it properly. So let me get on and get started. Excuse me, I'm listening to theoretical lectures about things I need as I work. So I will talk to you. Probably what I should do is I should put you on a time lapse, shouldn't I? That way you don't have to be bored by the sound of me and my lectures, isn't it? And I like time lapses. I find them very fascinating to see the process happen so fast. Especially since I've already gone through it myself. What do you think? Shall we do a time lapse? Yes? Yes. Right, it's starting to drizzle, but I'm going to carry on because it's just drizzling a little bit, and hopefully it will not get too heavy. And this camera is waterproof as well, so that's a good thing. So let me carry on. The stones are heavy to carry. I remember carrying them here and they were heavy, and now I'm carrying them again. I don't know why we gardeners do this to ourselves, but let's carry on. Okay, that was hard work. It is still drizzling, but I'm going to place the bed I finished making down, and I'm going to leave this weed membrane. The reason being, I had a lot of offside daisies here and mint, so if I take it up, I worry that those roots will start to actually make their way in. You see what I mean? There. So what I need to do is I need to relay this to fit the space, to include the whole space that's going to be there. And then I'm going to put the cardboard down and then put the bed in place. If I have time later, I'll go get a sack of wood chip to put inside the bed. I'll get about 2 sacks really, so that I can I'll get some wood chip so that I can put it inside the bed in the bottom to increase the drainage, because this garden is on a slope, so all the rain will come down towards the wall, and I know that I'm going to have a lot of soil which will absorb it, but it will help to have that in place as well. So let me get and undo this now. First I need to move the stone out of the way, because I think I'm going to take it all the way to that side there. So just all the way to the edge of the plant, the one flower plant I've had, because this was here when I came. I have no clue what it is, but it's beautiful in the summer. So let's get on and do that now. Right, let's do this. It's exciting, isn't it? Exciting, exciting. Right, let me make sure that it's straight. It is not level at the back, and I don't know whether to put bricks up behind there or just to let it sit as it is, because this is nature, isn't it? Ooh! I've just seen a mouse. Ah! I hate them with a vengeance, and I don't know where it's going to go. Oh my days. Oh yeah, there it is. Let me see if I can see it. Oh, it's slowly creeping away. See, look. Ah! Ah! Oh, it's running. It's leaving my garden. Ah! And I can't scream because people might still be sleeping. Yikes! I need to clear my garden because I do not want mice in my garden. Oh my days. Oh my days. Ah! I'm freaked out. I hate mice. I really, really, really hate mice. I hope that raised beds will not cause me more mice, but rather eliminate them, but then we do back onto a field. So I don't know what I expect. Oh God, I'm stressed now. Aish. I need to sort out my garden. Ew, I hate mice. But it was obviously living down there, or it was just using it as a path to get to wherever it needs to go. It actually used the back of that as a path to go to where it needs to. I think I'll have to welcome some cats into my garden, despite the fact that I hate them pooping all over the place. This is awful, and I'm scared to go over there and actually try and attack it. I'm not attacking it, but I'm chasing it out, so I need to make a lot of noise so that it can go. What do you think? Let's try. Oh Lord, Mary, I'm going there. I don't know if it's still there, but I'll come out every day and bash everything in that hope that it will disappear. That area is going to be sorted. That's a lesson. Don't leave little pockets of space for creatures to decide that they like your garden and want to make it a home, because I don't like mice. I grew up with rats, so for me, they're in the same family and they freak me out the same. Can't help it. Right, let me carry on with what I was doing. Oh my days, oh my days, oh my days, oh my days. If anyone knows a way to deter mice, I remember someone said something, but I've forgotten what it is. Please let me know, what do I need to grow to deter a mouse from my garden. Thank you so much. I am grateful way in advance of your help, because I cannot be coping with it. Nah, I can't. I just cannot. Right, let's do this. Make up the next one and put it next to it. What time is it? The time is 10 o'clock. Let's make it up. It's going to take me 1 hour to make up, and then after I make it up, I will need to move these bits ready for it, and then it will go into that space there, and it will be almost there, almost there, almost there. So exciting, despite the fact that mouse just scared me. I think I need some familiarization therapy. What do you think? Yeah, I need some therapy to familiarize myself with mice and to be okay with them. That way they'll be better. Do you think I should have dug this down a bit? Nah, I don't need to. It's fine as it is. Growing on top, it should settle itself, and with the soil in, it will be fine. So let's get on. Phew. Okay, there's a method to my madness, and the method is this. Hold on, let me turn this off. Right. What I'm doing is, I've put these bricks there because I'm actually going to replace some of the stones along the edge, because what I find that it deters slugs and snails a lot. So all along the edge, there's going to be a small perimeter between the bed and the edge of the lawn. It will not only stop the weeds and the grass from growing into there, but it will also hopefully deter some of the slugs and snails from being able to climb into there, because they tend to dislike it. And what I've also done is I have added my cardboard. You'd think, okay, you got weed membrane, why cardboard? Cardboard because ultimately it will break down and form part of the soil, and hopefully the weed membrane would also stop a mouse from trying to dig underneath and then getting into my bed, because that's not something I want. Right, let me get on and start trying to put the second bed together so I can put it in place, and life will be fantastic after that. I am just so freaked out right now though. I am very, very freaked out, and I have to go to that space where I last saw that mouse going. I know I'm a big person, but I'm like an elephant with a mouse, aren't I? I can't cope with it. Right, let's get on and do this. The rain has defeated me, so I'm going to go in and do some work until it stops, and then I'll come back out and finish this. But it's going well. See ya. Okay, I am back. the rain has stopped for a bit. Funnily enough, it stopped soon after I finished saying that I was giving up for a little bit, but let's carry on. I want to get this second bed done, and then that will be a little bit done. I actually spent a little bit of time having a coffee, and also I managed to do a bit of essay work, so it wasn't all wasted time. The time now is nearly 12. It's supposed to start raining at 1 o'clock, so let's see if we can finish it before then. We're doing so much better this time. I'm nearly there. Time is nearly 12:15, because I learned from the previous one, but the only thing I forgot to do is I forgot to sort out these edges properly. I screwed in the top bits when I shouldn't have, but that's fine. I am nearly there, and then I'll have to do a little bit more heavy lifting, but I don't think it's going to be as much. And I also need to try and find some more weed membrane to go down in the corner there. Wish me luck, because I think all the weed membrane might be at the allotment, which will scupper my plans. Right, I have made a mistake here, as I was being all proud of myself. Let me show you. Hold on. In this corner here, I put the thing on, the connector thing, on the wrong way around, so it's peeking out and can end up cutting someone. So I'm going to take it off and reapply it, and then we'll be on the finishing round. It's 12:22, so it didn't even take as long as I expected. Well, it took nearly an hour. The last time I think it took about an hour and a half to do the first one, but because I have a memory of what I did the last time, this one has gone a lot faster. Okay, let's get on. Guys, right, oh my god, I'm such a dipstick. I've just got one more bit to do, but what I will do is I'll talk as I do it, because it started to rain again just as I finish. Just as well, I kept everything in my pockets, so it showed me that I was missing something as I checked the pockets. It's just this protector thing that goes in here. And I finished tightening everything up, so this is going to be, oh no, it's not too bad. So the rain has come again, so I'm going to try and carry on, because this is the last thing I'm doing today. Further action will take place next Friday, which is when I'm off. So it will have to sit as is for now. So everything is tightened, so let's get on and get it in its place whilst it's still raining. Okay, we're nearly there. Now I need to try and get this in and wrap it around that rose, so the rose is on the inside of the plant. The rose was planted so close to the wall of the house. It's very, very difficult. Hopefully it will succeed, and believe it or not, I am actually going to bury that rose all the way down. I've cut that rose back so many times and it always comes back, so I have faith, and if it does not, I will replace it. All right, let's get on. I think ultimately what I will be doing, as you can see, it's not quite level, so I'm going to have to dig down in certain areas to make sure that everything stands level. And so in that area, I'm going to have to dig down that corner and remove whatever is raising that bed and warping the bed a bit. And then here at the front, because this other side is sitting so flat, I'm going to try and achieve the same here. So I may move the membrane a bit, dig down a little bit, so everything is level when I put it down, because what has happened over there, by putting it behind the rose, I have managed to eliminate the gap in the back where the mouse was using to travel. to that section there. And I also found, just like with Nick the gardener, he was doing his compost and he had a mouse come out, and it was in one of these pipes here. So what I'm doing with this is it will sit in here to help me with composting down and breaking down things, but it's to make sure you don't have any of these tubes lying about, because they make a great home, don't they? Especially since it had a cover on it stopping anything from going in. Right, let me get on and do a bit more, and then I'm going back in the house to do some more study. But to protect the edge and not make it a home for mice to bury underneath, but I think I'm getting there. Okay, I think I'm done for today. I need a half brick ideally, and I don't have a half brick here, so I need to keep looking until I find a half brick, because that's what I need to help me level that side properly. But for now we will stop. We're going to put the cardboard in and we'll stop there for the day. Right, I hope you enjoyed the show. I've managed to hit my head, scratch myself with the roses, but the good news is I did not cut myself. Right, I'll see you later. Ciao.